Here is how you can maximize the effect of the child's pose, especially when you're dealing with one-sided symptoms. And so usually when you're in the child's pose, you can get your knees into whatever position you like. I actually prefer to have my knees a little bit closer together. As a result, it actually allows me to round and flex my spine a little bit. And particularly if spinal flexion is exactly for you, this is another good way to really maximize that motion. Now, once my knees are together, I'm gonna sit my hips back and I'm gonna bring my forehead down to the ground. Now, already in this position, you'll probably feel a nice stretch in your low back. A way that you can actually maximize the intensity of that stretch is actually by focusing on drawing your breath into the deepest portions of your rib cage and your low back. It's gonna look something like this. What you're gonna get here, you're gonna feel that stretch. Breathe in through your nose and then breathe out. As you're breathing, you're thinking about rounding and getting air to the deepest parts of your low back. It'll be particularly liberating when you're doing that. So do that for a couple breaths. And then the next step is to actually maximize the movement in one area that could be a little bit on the stiffer side. And that is going to be moving your hands into one direction. And so what you'll do is you'll sit back like this, and then you're going to move your hands to the left so you can stretch out the right side. You'll feel it all the way into your lat, all the way down into your hip as well. Or you lean to the other side. So if you go to the right, you're going to stretch out your left. Ideally, if you're having issues and restrictions on one side, you're going to want to lean away. That can actually open things up and give you the opportunity to address that specific area. And then once you get there, just like I said before, you want to breathe into the deepest portions of that stretch, giving you an opportunity to expand and address your limitations.